Hello and welcome to the IoSweep integration user tutorials. My name is Jason, and today's tutorial we're going to talk about the accident and damage report section. Now there's a lot of information here, so we're just going to jump right in. So first off, you'll notice the table down below. This has the information for the accident reports and damage reports that have been entered by your drivers. Now, as we talked about in the driver profile, the drivers are invited to upload the application. Once they have that, they can access it by way of phone, smartphone, or basic phone. And here is where their reports come. Now, you'll notice there's quite a few here. I've got 4 pages. You may have a whole lot more. So we've set this up so that you can filter this out. You don't need to see all these reports. You can go through and you can view all if you'd like, or you can go through and say, I only need to see the ones that have a claim number required, or some that are report pending. So what you've got here is, if you notice, these reports haven't been finished. They haven't been submitted. There's a location that hasn't been done. The report's not here. If you notice in other reports, let's select all, and you'll see these have report and they have appended options to them, and they have the claim icon over here. So what happens is when a driver fills out a report on their phone through the application or through a text or SMS report, once the report is finished, they'll send the report here, but also there's a request that's going to pop up. If you notice this flag up here, this is a notification to you as the administrator that a driver is requesting a claim number. Now, I have no claim numbers being requested currently, but if there was, there would be a red dot with a 1, 2, 3, whatever number in here, representing how many claim numbers are being requested. Now, down here you see this is for sending a claim. When you receive a report, it's not complete until you send the claim back. So you'll receive a window like this, and you'll enter in the claim number that you receive from the insurance company. Now, as you're practicing this, you may send this out to a few drivers to see how it works in your trial version. And if you want to have reports coming in that you don't want to keep, what you want to do is enter, let's do this, sample in as a claim number. Now, the IoSweep application is set up to recognize this word as a report that can be deleted. So we'll send sample off. So in order to maintain the integrity of the application, if a claim has been created, claim number report, it cannot be deleted. This information stays in the system unless the claim number has sample in the claim field. That way you can have drivers go through, make a bunch of samples, and then when you're ready you can delete these so they don't clutter up this table. Now, this is for incidents, accidents, and damage. And then over here you'll notice we've got the different keys. So you have your status. RP represents report pending. Like I mentioned before, this report hasn't been completed. Report submitted. This has been submitted. The claim has been acquired. The driver received that. You have it. And at this point, you can actually send a report that's been submitted to the insurance company. So you can actually go down here and click on email to insurance company. What you want to do is click on this, highlight it, and it's recommended that you actually view the report before you send it off. So what a report looks like is this. You have a PDF format. You'll have the claim number that's tied to it, the name of the driver, the vehicle number, when, where, the categories. These are the categories that you choose to put in. Then you also have the accident sketch as well as a summary down below. Now let's do this here. When you go to send this off, you'll actually click on this and click on email to insurance company. Now you'll notice it has a default transportation insurance company. This comes from in the insurance section. This is clicked as a default, but you can override this and say, no, I want to send this to XYZ Distribution Warehouse instead, and you can send this off. Click on send. I'm not going to send it to them, but you can send this off to the insurance company. Now, if you're trying to find a particular claim number or a driver, you can simply go over here and click on the column, highlight that, and this actually, if you notice, changes from search to claim. You can search drivers, you can search vehicle number, whatever you're looking for. So if I want to go say, I want to look for a certain claim number, and that claim number is, let's say, Oreo, it'll pull up all claim numbers, and I can pick and choose and say, well, this one here is report pending. If you notice the RP in the status. And then I've got Oreos here, Sean M. Ford. This is from Phoenix, Arizona. This one is complete and report submitted. So I can go through here and I want to say I need to append this report. There may be some information that wasn't correct that you noticed. So you can simply go up here, append report, and here's where you can go through and pick and say, well, for instance, let's say the driver marked this as 12 o'clock, but I know it was actually at 6 a.m. when the accident occurred. I can click on here as an administrator, mark that, then I can go through here and say information or notes about what happened. So I can say accident occurred at 6 o'clock a.m. So here's a way for you as an administrator, you can save this, to make changes to a report that can't be tampered with. This way it protects the driver, but also allows you as administrator to make changes if necessary. So this is a very, very important tool that can be used. And you'll get familiar with this as you start going through making reports. You can archive your reports over here. There's quite a bit of information you can store in here, but I hope this gets you familiar with the accident damage reports. But this concludes our tutorial on accident and damage reports. Appreciate it much and have a great day.